Well, it's Linda from North Central Texas. Just wanted to get on here. I couldn't get out here yesterday because it was pouring down rain. And it's been raining most of the day today. But wanted to give you an update on the garden. As you can see, yeah, I can't get online to cut my alarms off on my security cameras because the internet's down. But I'm able to film this because I don't have to be on the internet to do it. But you can see my greens are trying to take hold there. They can withstand the freezing temperatures. A lot of my peppers are still looking okay. I mean, I see that I missed a few when I was picking them the other day, but the pepper plants look pretty good. Some of the tomato plants look pretty good. I mean, it's been down to freezing 2 nights, and I mean, they're still surviving, but we're supposed to get some more freezing temperatures this week, so I don't know how they'll fare if we get too many more nights of freezing temperatures. But see, the pepper plants and everything seem to be doing okay. I mean, usually that first freeze will get them. The eggplants look pretty good. And I've still got a few green tomatoes on some of the plants. They were too small for me to pick the other day, so I didn't pick them. And I've still got okra producing. Look at that. Some right there coming on there. And over here. So the cold temperature might have stunted the growth of some of it, but it's not killed all of it yet. See there, my Jolly Green tree giants. My Jolly Green tree collard is doing pretty good. All of my brassicas over here, my radishes are doing fine. The radishes and stuff are trying to come back to life here and over here as well. And see, there's a tomato plant and it's looking fine in the dish pan, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. And see, the peppers over here are doing pretty good. Got tomatoes there. I don't know, I thought that those first 2 freezes would have killed everything. But it's still hanging on, so we'll see. I mean, they may not survive the freezing temperatures we're going to have this week. I don't know. Just depends on how cold it gets, I guess. What the temperature gets down to. And see, the eggplant is still doing pretty good. It's still blooming. Tomato plants here are still alive. And the eggplant. Pepper plants back there, the bell pepper. So I might get more harvest off of them yet. Who knows? We'll see. But I thought at least it would have killed those tomato plants. But maybe it didn't get down quite as cold as they said. Because see there, these tomato plants are doing okay. My peppers. My brassicas down there. And I told you I put seed in these dish pans. They haven't come up yet. Well, it looks like something's trying to come up over there. I don't know. I have to wait and see. And see, I've still got tomatoes here, green ones. Got green ones up there. I thought they would have froze by now, but they're hanging in there. And right there. It's like I missed quite a few tomatoes. Or, in fact, they probably were too small to pick. And that's why I left them. But they're getting bigger. It's been a couple of days since I picked them, so. My brassicas here are doing real good. They love the cold weather. Be nice if all the plants love the cold weather. And see, that tomato plant is still surviving. So, I don't know. The banana pepper plant's still surviving, and don't look like the peppers on there are frozen. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens, I guess. Well, there's a tomato that fell. I didn't see that. It was probably on the vine, though, when I come through the last time. My knockout rose bushes love this cold weather. My clematis, the blooms kind of died back. You can see up on the trellis. But I got some brassicas started here, and I've got something coming up. I don't know if it's the seed I put in there or something else. And I know I put some seed in there, but I don't know. I think that's probably what it is coming up in there, is the seed that I put in there. If you can see over there, there's something sprouted up, and that's exactly where I put my seed. So, it got that squash plant. You can tell it was frozen. Pepper plants there still look okay. But for the most part, the squash and stuff like that don't like the cold weather. And you can see the cold got to those leaves. But I'm just letting my okra dry on the stalk like that one so I can get seed. And see, I got a couple of tomatoes there, but I don't know. The plant looks okay, but we'll have to see what happens as far as the... And there's two more three peppers right there. I thought I got all the peppers. See what's going on in here if I can get the door unzipped. Yeah, I put a light in here, but I don't know if it's helping anything. But I got a couple of tomato plants that I put in here in pots just to see if they would survive. They were the ones that were actually growing in the dish pan. This one I wasn't counting on because it was just a cutting. It wasn't rooted. The rest of them are rooted. I said I'll try to keep them alive and see what happens with them. Check on my rose bushes. They're looking pretty good down in there. They look like they're all trying to put out leaves. And that's what we want them to do. Check this one. Yep, they look pretty good. All of them look good down in there. Pick up that. And my little rose bushes down in there, you can't see them, and I know if I pull the... See there? Looks good in there. They like that little... greenhouse. Look at that. That's doing real well. Just have to remember to come out here and keep it watered. And this one, look at all the new growth that's trying to come on it. So I know that's going to work. I'll try not to spin y'all around too much. I had all my aloe vera and everything in the greenhouse last year. But I've got so much this year. I just don't have room in the little greenhouse to put everything. So all of my aloe vera I put in the house. But you can see the Brussels sprouts and stuff like that. They love this colder weather. Hopefully my tomato plants will survive the winter, but I don't know. We'll see. It'd be nice if I had them right ready to go in the spring and they come back to life and started producing more tomatoes. And my mums that we put, the cuttings of right there, they're looking good. They're all trying to bloom. Mums are pretty easy to root if you just keep them watered. And see there, they're trying to bloom. That's that other mum I put in there. And I've not been out here raking to put any more leaves in my compost bin. Sorry about that. That is my alarm. And see, this eggplant is putting out tons more blooms, so it's going to try to produce more eggplant. Look at there. There's one. And you could barely see it coming out of the little green sprout when I picked the other one, the double one. And that one's still living, that tomato plant. I got all my alarms going off because I can't get online to turn them off. See, that mums is gonna look good because it's putting out a bunch of blooms. They haven't opened, but they got a bunch on there. You can see all my blooms that are in the rock garden here are starting to bloom. I'm real sorry about that alarm. But at least it works. You see the blooms, the mums out here. So, yeah, we've had 2 nights of freezing cold temperatures. But so far my stuff has survived. Like I said, I don't know how many more nights. That big pot of mums. How many more nights they're going to survive, but so far it's surviving. A little bird bath going. I need to get some more sticks, little braces for them to light on. They've been lighting on it because 2 of the little braces that I put on there, the sticks, fell down in the water, so they came loose. I guess from the weight of the birds. But you can see here my little pepper plants are still surviving. They're putting out peppers and they got more blooms. But like I said, I don't know how many more freezing cold nights you can take. The okra plants out here are still surviving too. And they're putting out okra. Not much, but they're still putting out okra. And I got more of my moonflowers. Little seed pods opening up. They drop seeds everywhere. I think that one must have froze. Most of the moonflowers out here have lost their leaves. Yeah, I like the colder temperatures. Rose bushes don't mind it at all. They love the colder weather. These little rose bushes that I planted, they'll just thrive. All of them are looking good. That one. Got that one there. And this one. And the crepe myrtle. And I'm still working on my wood chip pile. Crepe myrtle there's looking good. I planted that the first of the summer. A birdhouse up there is hanging on. I need to put one, I guess, up on the other one up there. Just haven't gotten around to it. And then I need to fix my little totem pole thing. It's got a solar light, so the lights in the mouth light up at night, but it went out, but when I pushed the button and put a new battery in there, it came back on. And then I come out here the other night and it wasn't burning, but I pushed the button and it came on. It just blinked on and off. So there's a loose connection in there, I guess. So I have to take the battery and stuff out, check the connection and all that, try to fix it. But you can see the rose bushes here. They're loving this colder temperature. Look at all the new budded growth of leaves that's coming on all of them. The little reddish tipped ones, that's all new leaves coming on. All of them are getting it. It was just the heat of this summer that stunted everything. You can see all of them are. They've all got the reddish tips because that's all the brand new leaves coming on there. How's the weather in your neighborhood? It's trying to act like winter here. Usually though, Texas don't get too much of a winter. I mean, we have some cold days, cold nights. We get some freezing nights. But in North Carolina, they have a longer winter months than we do here. Look at there, my zinnia's still looking good. Yeah, if it didn't get no colder or the weather doesn't get any worse than what it already has, most of my plants may survive the winter. I mean, it would be nice if they did. Then I wouldn't have to plant so much new stuff in the spring. I could just keep the stuff going that I've already planted. It'd be nice. But like I said, we'll see what happens. You never know in Texas. And see, they're under the protection of this tree. So they survived a lot of the cold of the last 2 nights better than the one over on the other side. But I wanted to get on here and give you an update. I wasn't able to get out here and do an actual garden tour. I mean, a garden video because it's been raining and it's been too cold and messy. Been raining all day today. But I figured I'd get on here and give you an update of what's going on. So, y'all have a blessed day. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. And I'll see you on the next one.